Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for joining us. Well, this looks wild. I mean, it looks frankly nuts. But is it too soon for this?
I mean, who's to say? Who's to say? We won't know. I don't know. Maybe it is. It is probably. Frankly, it probably is too soon. Let's be honest. It's probably too soon for this.
Taylor, when I heard about the idea of a new strain of COVID that is being spread by biting, I thought, great, it won't spread very far. But then I saw the trailer and saw everybody dying. So, I mean, it's pretty bonkers. What did you think of that when you read the script?
I mean, it's beyond bonkers. It's out of its gourd. It's an insane thing to do. It's a zombie apocalypse plus COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. But what's even more crazy is that you would have been filming this during the pandemic, which I imagine means either no crews or limited contact with crews, all kinds of weird filming arrangements. What was it like filming it?
I barely saw anyone the entire time we shot the whole thing. I mean, I was by myself. Kind of like I am now. I mean, are you even really there? I don't know. I could just be like a simulation of myself. We don't know what the heck is going on.
Yeah, I am a deep fake. That's exactly what's happening to you right now. But hang on, so let me get this clear. This is completely nuts, this whole show and the whole premise.
The whole thing's nuts. The way we shot it is nuts. The story is nuts. The whole thing is crazy.
Right, and then in this nuts context, you're actually just completely on your own in a room. There's no camera people.
I've never done anything like it. Yes, I went on my own. They would like set up the cameras. I'd be alone in my little, like on the first floor, and I'd be talking to the director through a thing. They'd be talking to me through the walls. And I'd just be walking around. It was like some weird exercise from acting school. Well, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but it was fun.
Now that you've had this experience, though, I imagine you're very familiar with the dynamics of a zombie apocalypse. Do you reckon you'd go well if one happened in real life?
No, absolutely not.
I want to ask you about Orange is the New Black, obviously, because it was really one of the first streaming mega hits. And now we're really used to that and to entire seasons of shows dropping at the same time. But back then it was almost unheard of. So going into it, did you feel like it was risky?
I thought it was as risky as anything else. I did think that it was just sort of a web series.
So when did it dawn on you that it was bigger than that?
Well, I mean, in all honesty, it was really interesting because I'd never had the experience of, I mean, God, isn't it weird? Now it's just completely normal. But there was no context for people watching things at once. So I really did, when it all came out, and it came out on a Friday, and then by Monday, I was walking down the street and everyone was talking about, people were, calling me Piper and stuff. I was like, oh, this is something different,
And then, of course, it becomes this behemoth, and I imagine a very big part of your life. What's it like when something like that wraps up?
I mean, time will tell. I feel like I'm still exploring what something like that sort of wrapping looks like. I don't know. I mean, all I know is that I went from prison to the freaking zombie apocalypse in COVID. We wrapped Orange is the New Black, and a pandemic started, so we did what we could.
I think it's a natural progression. There's nothing unusual about it.
Thank you. Thank you for seeing my logic.
The Bite premieres on Paramount Plus on August the 25th. Taylor Schilling, thanks so much for joining us on the project.
Thank you for having me. Delight.